Hey guys, I'm home on break from my job over at the hospital, and I want to do a video giving a little bit of a look at the different gear that I have. So the amps and the guitars and some pedals that I have, of which, as I was talking before in the introduction video, about how I'm running the platform. So whatever I get in new, I can run through all these different pieces of gear to give a better idea of the new thing that I've come in with. So let's start off with some of these guitars. So I've got about 12 or 13 guitars here, electrics, and you know my always the best one to go to for me is what I start out on, basically Stratocaster, right? So I've got a this is a '95 Fender American standard Stratocaster, beautiful 5-way selector switch, kind of the standard stuff, and I've got a few Stratocasters that give some color to the sound. I've got an old 57 that has a 69 neck on it, right? Black and white, favorite. And then an Eric Clapton Stratocaster is an 88, right? So these guys have that good, really trebly single coil tone to it. I also have a few Les Pauls. This guy is a 90 standard with Seymour Duncans in it. Great guy. Kind of a more trebly tone for this guy. And then for more bass tone, I've got a 92 standard. This is a wine red Les Paul. I also have, for those great AC/DC tones, I got an old 70, I think it's a 77 Gibson SG with a split coil pickup on it with the Nashville bridge. This is great. And the larger headstock. Nice high end for these guys, great for gain. I also have, God, this is an old school one, 370 Rickenbacker with the 3 pickups and the Ricco sound, all that good stuff. This one needs a little bit of fixing up as far as the wiring is concerned, but a great tone for Beatles, right? And Birds and the like, and also some Tom Petty. God, one of my great ones here. This is an older 60s ES335 Dot. So this is the Chuck Berry tone, right? And then I've got some in my closet here, ones that I'm fixing up. In fact, let me grab this out of here. I got an old, what do you call this, Les Paul. I'm fixing this guy up right now. Les Paul Lawsuit. Ibanez, and a few others back there. I've got some acoustics and whatnot. Oops, sorry for the shaky camera stuff. And let's take a look at the amps here. Let me turn this around, give an idea here. So if we start off all the way over here, I got a Fender Bassman, 2 Fender Vibroluxes. One is this Silverface 1971. And this guy here is a Blackface 65. It's a great tone out of that one. This is a black-faced Silverface 1974 Twin. Beautiful, loud, really, really loud. Got a Fender Excelsior. It's a 115-inch, 13-watt amp. If we keep moving to the side here, I got a Vox AC30, which again, super loud, but a great amp. Gives you those kind of chimey Beatles tones. Over here I've got a Marshall Stack. It's a half stack with a 1979 JMP 2204 Mark II, right? Lots of letters, which is great. And up there I've got a Dumble Bluesmaster. It's an old kind of 80s-ish amp that just gives you a completely different tone than any of these other guys do. I also have a Mesa Boogie 50 caliber plus that's not in the room right now. I run almost every single one of these amps through some type of attenuator so that I can get the tubes really warmed up and cranked without killing my neighbors or my own ears, because after 30-something years of playing, my ears are, well, they're toast.
Okay, guys, instead of sticking this camera into the dark hole and black recesses of my closet with all my pedals, I just decided to drag them out here in the sunlight, just to give you an idea of what I got back there. So this is a good sampling of it. So if we start all the way over here, I've got Captain Coconut 2. I've got 2 of these guys. One of them's for sale. With the original foot pedal. Towards this end over here, I got all my Analog Man stuff. So it's a King of Tone by Chorus stereo by Compressor, which is a Ross and a orange squeeze put into one pedal. My Sunface NKT275, one of my favorites. Analog Man modded TS808 and Digital Delay 6, the Boss DD6. With the tone cut at the end, so it sounds more like an analog pedal with the repeats. I got a modified Boss GE7, the graphic equalizer, which is great to stick in between your amp and your speaker, like Tom Schultz did in Boston. I've got a Soul Food, which is like a Klon Centaur with a germanium transistor thrown in the middle there with the mod. I got this guy. I haven't even started to play with it yet. It's the Heel Talk Box, you know. I got some channel switchers from Layla. German company makes the best switchers out there. They're awesome. I've got my good stuff, right? The Univibe, 1969 Shin-ei Univibe, the vibrato phaser kind of thing. And as we kind of move this direction, let's see if I can do this here without tipping the camera over too much. All right, yeah, the Mutron Biphase. This is a great guy here with all the goodies. Got my tuner. What is this? The black pitch black tuner. It's really good. Built like a tank. This is the Miku Stomp, which makes it sound like an anime. Your guitar is an anime character girl, you know, speaking Japanese, of which you can make them say different things if you have the right computer program. Got some distortions over here. Proco Rat 7980, something like that. God, this is a great distortion. I was playing all through my days in Freud Chicken. Classic Big Muff. A real tube, right? Butler tube. Tube Works. This guy's great. It's got a little, I don't know, 12AX7 or something in there. Digitech Whammy. Old school, right? Pitch shifter. I got the Real McCoy Wah from Teese. That thing's great. It's modified to go in front of the Fox Rocks Captain Coconut 2, so it doesn't give you that squeal. I've got, you know, the regular Dunlop Crybaby GCB 95, unmodified. What else I got here? I got, you know, expression pedal, volume pedal, TC Electronics Hall of Fame reverb. This guy's great. I throw it in the back of everything because a lot of my amps are old school and don't have any reverb in it. Super Pulsar Electro Harmonics. It's a tremolo. This thing is awesome. Awesome. Can get you a lot of different sounds. Mooger Fooger ring modulator. What is this? The it doesn't even say it on here. The MF102. So this is like a tremolo that you can turn up to super speed to start giving these ring modulated sounds. Some channel switchers here. Saturn Works, Morley, Boss, even the RF signal, so you can go wireless. And one of these is a Rangemaster thrown in an old box because the old Rangemaster box was defunct. It's a bummer. And you know, a whole lot of other stuff, but this is my main stable. The only thing I'm missing here, I feel, is a flanger, which I'm looking around trying to find a good one. There's the through zero phasing flanger or whatever by the same Fox Rocks company I'd like to pick up, but they're a little expensive right now. All right, that's it. So we'll go on to other things in this video. All right. And I also have a little collection of mics. As you kind of noticed as we went around the room here, I have a few mics already set up. You know, the standards, right? Shure 57s, Shure 58s. And I've got some from a company called MXL. Great company putting out, it's a Chinese company, but they're putting out some great microphones, copying some of the old classics, like the U87, U67, those kinds of things. And I've got one that's a double capsule. It's the V67i, which is a large condenser microphone, but it's got two sides to it, which is awesome. I also have a ribbon microphone, the R44, which is also from MXL. And a few others just to, they're not as good, but if I need multiple microphones, they're going to work out. So that's the basics of what I'm working with. I did a video earlier, but Kate was like, take it off. It's terrible. Showing some of the repair gear that I have, right? Because, I'm constantly tinkering with my guitars and my amps, changing tubes, changing resistors, capacitors, all that kind of stuff. So the workshop that I've got for soldering, adjusting guitars, intonating things, doing, getting the frets flat, all that kind of stuff, of which I'm, even though I've been doing it poorly over the years. So I'm learning right now how to do this stuff more correctly. And it really makes a difference in my playing because the guitars are set up properly. I get, that E rings down at the bottom is as good as it rings at the top now, which really makes a difference for how things sound and how it feels playing. Okay, so I'm going to go back to work, but you guys have a good time. Anybody wants to email me a question, want to see a video of a particular piece of gear, I'll run it through anything I got here. All right, have a good day.